Hello, welcome to the Paper Snob. This is Tara. Today I'm going to be working on Mixed Media Mayhem and Scraptember day number 30, or day number 29. Sorry, day 29. This is for Friday, and we have this beautiful layout that we're going to be using as our inspiration piece. I will definitely put that up there in the corner for you to look at. I will also post those Scraptember prompts up here in the corner for you as well. So right off the bat, my inspiration from this layout is going to be a tad bit different. I am choosing different colors, and I'm only going to be using one photo of this little baby. The Scraptember prompt for day 29 is rainbows. I have some chipboard rainbows here on this piece of, this is from Hip Kit Club. It's Chasing Dreams collection. It is one of their spring collections. I do not know which one it is because I'm a hoarder of these kits, and so I just have tons of them. Anyway, so I pulled out a piece of pattern paper to map my photo in. I've got a piece of white cardstock. This is Joann's 165-pound cardstock. I love this for mixed media, especially if it's only going to be inking and stamping, which is what my plans are today. I pulled these stamps, and I'm probably going to try to use this one and this one on here. I actually used this one on another layout recently. They're quite fun. And then I've pulled 3 inks to match my rainbows and the chipboard stickers there. I've also got some leafy bits and a pack of ephemera from the same kit. These are pieces that I have cut either with a die cut or my Cameo. And I usually cut a ton of those out all at once, and then I hang on to them forever and a day. So these have probably been in this envelope for a couple of years. I dig through them as I need. This stamp here, I believe is a close to my heart stamp, and it just lives on the stamp block forever. I actually never take it off, and I only clean it if I use a color other than black on it. I will bring in my VersaFine black ink pad later on in the video. So I'm going to go ahead and pause this. I'm going to get some cuts made with this, and I'm going to do that mixed media. I'll be right back. All right off the top, I'm going to go ahead and get some stamping done on this background. I'm first going to stamp the blue on the left side. That is not a hockey puck, but it looks like one. It's from, I believe, Stampendous, and it helps you put pressure on the stamps to get an even stamping image. I tend to use it more with my Tim Holtz stamping tool, but I thought I'd bring it in here as well just to make sure that I got a clean stamped image. Next, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put the yellow. I'm just going to flip that stamp around a little bit and put it in the middle. And I forgot to use the stamp tool, but it's okay. Notice that I'm also cleaning off my stamp in between each color because I don't want to mix my colors. So the pink is going to be last, and this is a really light pink, so it almost doesn't show, but in real life you can really see it. So the next thing I will be doing after I clean the stamp off the final time, I will be doing some ink smooshing and some splatters with the same color of inks. So I'll start with the pink since it's the lightest color, and I'll smush it on my glass media mat, and then I'm going to add a little bit of water to it. I have some pieces of packaging already out and available that I can use to add a little bit more ink with this. I'm also going to do it a second time with my paintbrush and get some splatters of the same color. This just kind of adds another layer of that ink on top of the stamped image. Gives it a little bit more oomph, so to speak. And I'll repeat this with the yellow and the green. first, just doing the ink smooshing with the packaging technique and getting a little bit more ink on here. And then I will add some more water, and then I will do the splatters. Did you guys notice to the left of the screen in the glass media mat, you can see cat ears? Well, if you keep watching, he's there, and I am trying to keep him from walking across my space, trying and kind of failing here a little bit, but yeah, I was using the paintbrush to hold him off. So do anything for your craft, right? So my background is dry and Kitty Cat is somewhere taking a nap, so I thought I'd go ahead and try to finish up this layout. I matted my black and white photo on that pretty pattern paper that I pulled out at the beginning, and I've laid my photo down just about where I think I want it to go, and I've stamped my journaling lines. My journaling stamp has a few more lines than what was on the original layout, and that's okay. She may have hand drawn hers. Me, I have this stamp, and I just, like I said, it lives on that block. I don't ever take it off, and I use it quite often, and it's kind of stored with my black ink pad. So I am adding some foam adhesive here and using my quick dry glue to adhere it to the background. I like to do that because it makes things easier to tuck underneath. Now I'm going to kind of sort through this ephemera a little bit. I know I'm not going to be using a whole lot of the ephemera, but I do want to use a couple of the pieces. But then I decided, you know what, you're going to get these rainbow chipboard pieces on here, so let's go ahead and get those on there first so that I don't make a mistake and tuck ephemera where they're not going to be seen. So I wanted to put a rainbow in the top left corner and a rainbow in the top right hand corner. And now I am playing with these die cut pieces that I have. I know that navy blue isn't one of the colors I stamped with, but I didn't have a whole lot of the light blue already cut out, and sometimes you need a contrasting color. It kind of helps bring out the matting in the photo. And I'm just adding bits and pieces here. And now I'm going to move those blue pieces again. I'm going to get my title on here first before I forget, because good grief, if you glue down the die cuts and then you realize you need to put a title there, it's going to look absolutely silly. So I'm changing things up just a little bit. And this is when I realized that there were some hearts, little chipboard hearts that would match my ink colors, except for yellow. There was no yellow one, but that's okay. I got pink and blue, put a couple of them on there in the matching ink colors, and I'm going to add a couple of other little pieces. I thought I'd get that thing that says Rainbow Dreams or something on it, but it really didn't look right, so I changed my mind, and now I'm just kind of playing around with some other bits and pieces. I added a black and white flower piece, and now I'm going to kind of dig through this ephemera again and see about putting some pieces on here to see if I like some of these pieces. And I do find a couple of pieces that I think will go okay, and I just kind of tuck them on the layout where I think they're going to end up. All right, I got everything done. It is glued down. I've added my journaling. I went ahead and added the word baby down here at the bottom, and this baby is the baby in our household. We still call her baby. Sometimes she answers to it, sometimes she frowns at us, but she is now 18, almost 19. So this photo was taken in 2005, and anyway, I'm quite happy with the way this layout turned out. The Scraptember prompt was rainbow. I used 2. And this is my take on that inspiration layout that I shared at the beginning of the video. So I hope that you liked this video. If you did, click that thumbs up button. If you are not a subscriber, I would love to have you subscribe. Subscribe and then click that bell, and YouTube will notify you when I put out new content. I strive to get somewhere between 2 or 3 or sometimes even 4 videos a week. There are months when I do get a daily video, like during the 30 days of sketches, which starts in October. And so my goal is to have a video up every day next month if I can. But make sure that you check out that playlist below for the Scraptember prompts and the list below for the ladies who completed Mixed Media Mayhem. You have a great rest of your Friday and have a good weekend. Bye.